Hey everyone, and welcome to this robotic gripper tutorial in SOLIDWORKS, in which we will model this part of the robotic gripper, which will later assemble with the robotic gripper as well. So let's begin. Open a new part file, change the background to plain white, and make sure that you are working in mmgs as units, which means millimeters. Then click on front plane and click on sketch. After that, select the circle from here and create a circle at the origin like this. After that, specify the diameter of the circle, which is 50 millimeters. Then go to features, select Extruded Boss Base, and here specify the length of extrusion as 101 millimeter, and then click OK button. Then select this face, click on sketch, create a circle here at the origin. Then specify the diameter 100 millimeters. Okay. Then again go to features, select Extruded Boss Base, and then specify the length of extrusion 30 millimeter from here, and then check this box. Okay, now we need a plane that cut this part in half. So this is not the plane, this can be the plane, this is also a plane that cut this part in half. Let me explain you. This is the plane, the blue color plane that cut this part in half. So right click on this plane and click on sketch. Okay, now I will select a line, and from this point to here in space create a line. Then select Smart Dimensioning tool, select these two lines and specify the angle as 109.65. After that, specify the length of this line as 70.06, and make sure to specify the length of this line like this. This should be parallel to the line, okay? Because there can be some other dimension, let me tell you, not this dimension. Okay. Now from here select 3-point arc, first point, second point and third point. Specify 3 points. After that click on this point and make relation tangent. Then select Smart Dimensioning tool and here specify the radius of this arc as 10 millimeters. Then select a line and create here a line like this. Then again select this point and make relation tangent, which means that the line and 3-point arc has a tangent relation. After that, specify the length of this line as 11.91 millimeters. Okay. And now we need to create another 3-point arc, first point, second point and the third point. Again, select this point and make relation tangent, extend this a little bit. Again, we need to specify the radius of this one as 10 millimeters. Now select a reference center line and create here a vertical straight center line at the midpoint. Make sure that this is vertical, so assign a vertical relation. After that select the line from this point to here, create a horizontal line and assign a horizontal relation. Then connect these two lines. Okay, now again we need to select this line, make relation tangent. Now the only thing is that we need to specify the distance between these 2 points, and this is going to be 5.53. Okay, now our sketch is fully defined. As you can see it from here, all the lines are turned into the black one. Then randomly make here 2 circles. After that specify the diameter of both of them as 7 millimeters. Okay, now from center point of this circle to this baseline the distance is 15, and from this center point to this center point of these 2 circles the distance is the same, 15 millimeter. from this center to this reference line, specify the distance as 40. From this center point to this center point, this horizontal distance is going to be 20 millimeters. Okay. And now in order to complete this sketch, I will create this line and then select mirror entities, and here I will select this entire sketch, and in this mirror about window I will select this vertical line, and this whole sketch is get mirrored like this. You can then check the box. Our sketch is completed. It is fully defined as well. It's a good practice to fully define the sketches. Go to feature, select extruded boss base, and here specify the offset. So I'm specifying as 7.5, and the length of extrusion is going to be 10 millimeters. So let me explain you about the offset. If you increase this offset, the black color is basically your sketch and yellow color is the material. So if you increase the offset, the sketch will move like this. So we want an offset of 7.5 millimeters. After that you can check this box. Now we want to mirror the same feature to the other side, so I will use again the mirror. So here select the mirror, and in this window, the very first window, you need to select a plane, the mirror plane. So this is going to be the mirror plane, in my case this one. And features to mirror, you can select this feature. Let me do it again, this feature, and then you can check this box. Okay. And as you can see, we have got few edges, so we need to apply some fillet on these edges. So select the fillet tool and here specify the radius of the fillet, which is 50, and select these 4 edges. So I will apply the fillet of 50 millimeter radius to these 4 edges, and then check the box, or you can press enter button. After that we need to select this face and click on sketch and create a circle here of radius or diameter 10 millimeter. Then go to feature, select extruded cut, and here you need to specify the depth of cut as 100 millimeters. So this should be 100, and then you can check the box. Okay, now the part is completed. You can now apply some appearance if you want to. Applying appearance is an optional step. You can apply any appearance you like. And here we have our part ready. Now we can save this part, and later we will assemble this with the robotic gripper. Save this part as robotic body and click save button. So that's all for this tutorial guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial.